season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So LSU's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. He'll do it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've...
Turning it on! Breaks the tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The first down for the offense. Rides the back on the option to give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Pulls it in, it's Hooks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clemson set up with another first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Hooks. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The offense set for a 1st down play. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Finds his tight end. Really good contact to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. And remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're testing the right side here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. He makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Clemson! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boston College stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Chestnut Hill. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Off the play fake on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got an open man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Pushes toward the goal line. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's hooked. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. A hand to the running back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now they're going to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pick off! What a play by this defense. And they'll drag him down. That's for a good return on the interception. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To throw, it's Nelson. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to slam it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that drive covered 40 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides to back and leaves it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. And now this offense will take the field again. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. The give to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hill. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this 1st half, they've done just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's got him. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got it behind the line. It's hooked. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's hooked. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here comes the heat. He makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Throws to the wideout. Quick completion on the out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Buys a little extra time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Trying play action. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Rigby. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wilcox. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Rigby. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man, it's Nelson. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. That's caught. It's Wilcox. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Catch in the middle. It's Hooks. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Hooks.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pressure pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll cut this lead down to 5. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Oh, he makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. The short hands, it's Coleman.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air, it's Nelson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to sneak it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Working that left side. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice...
Picked off. What a way to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Gives it on the option. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Fires to the right. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Kansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zips it out to his man.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking down the middle. Finds space on the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. To the air, it's Nelson. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Right on the money. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give on the inside. Hard running there. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game, and I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Clemson will send the punt team out. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab deep. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He fires to the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he's going to go down at the 1. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Weeks like this are tricky, but there he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Preston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab. It's Rigby. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Clemson set up with another 1st down. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones, and you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays and the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
That's caught. It's Green. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to pass. It's Denson. They've got the screen set up. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clemson is quick to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Offense with jumbo personnel. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Parker. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a